Here are some small dusky salamanders. Two small ones right there. They live in these seeps or springs. Found a pretty decent sized one, but I don't see any that are that big. I was able to flip a larger dusky. There's that larger dusky, northern dusky salamander. So it's late April. It's pretty cool outside. It's 45 degrees. It's really rainy. I'm in south central PA in the mountains. Probably won't see any reptiles. I'm gonna check some vernal pools I haven't checked out yet this year. See if I can't find any amphibians. And our first herp, a redback salamander in the lead phase. Nothing spectacular or common, but we're on the board. I just flipped two really pretty red salamanders. There's one. And here's another younger one that's more brightly colored. So here's these two red salamanders. Really pretty. They get duller in color. I've seen some that were really old and dark, but these two are very brightly colored. I actually missed a third red salamander, so this was a triple flip. I can flip this rock or log back and get these guys under here. Here's our fourth red salamander today, the biggest one. You can see he's duller than the other ones. I really like finding these guys. Pseudotriton ruber, I think that's their scientific name. I got him out. I'm going to flip this log and place him back underneath it. There we go. I'll pack it with these. Get him first snake of the day. Here's a ringneck. He must be fresh out of shed. He looks really pretty. One last look at this ringneck. I'm going to get him out without him musking me. They will musk. It smells terrible. I don't feel like getting crap on my hands. So I'm going to take a stick, move him out, and then put this rock back. Here you can see the underneath, how brightly colored he is. And they do have a rear fang venom, but it's not medically significant to humans. So if you wanted to pick them up, you could. So my goal every time I herp is to find 3 different species. I did find 3 different species this morning. I'll check in a couple other spots, but I don't know if I'll be able to find another species, but we will see. Holy red salamanders. Here are 2 more. There's one, and then this huge, the largest one I've seen. And I was out here targeting marbleds. I haven't found any, but I found, what is this, 6 red salamanders? And that guy's massive. Size comparison of those 2 salamanders. And there's my hand. Wow. 6 red salamanders today, not bad. I'm gonna flip this log and get these guys back. So I'm not sure if it's Batesian or Malarian mimicry, one of the two. But the reason they believe the red salamander is colored like it is to mimic red spotted newts, which are toxic. So like I said, I'll have to look that up, but it's either Malarian or Batesian mimicry. And like I said, that's why the red salamanders are colored like they are, is to mimic a red spotted newt, because they are toxic. And therefore, if a predator were to think it was a red spotted newt, it wouldn't mess with the red salamander. With another ringneck. There he is in C2. Diodaphus punctuatus, I think, scientific name. So we're out here this morning in the mountains, and we're looking for, we're gonna look for some fossorials, and then we're gonna hike up to a rock outcrop to see if we can't find a timber or a copper. First ringneck of the day. And let me just get. So there is a baby rattler down here on these rock slopes. I don't know if you can see him or not. There's got to be more of them. And there's that snake. Baby timber rattler.
Nice and fat.
Yeah, he's riding on his tail, but
doesn't have any nubs.
Thanks, Chris. So there is a small timber rattlesnake in his second year in that crevice that we did get pictures of before. Pretty cool. So here's another rattlesnake right through there. I don't know if I can get a better picture. This has to be bear crap. Look at all the berries. Look how big it is. Because, I mean, they got a pretty big anus, so the only thing's dropping this is a human or a bear. It's definitely bear. So here's something I don't see often. Here's a northern two-line salamander. He's taking off. There's that northern two-line salamander. I'm going to flip this rock and get him back under here.